lovely day out here today in Brixton. How's your day going today for you, Joyce?
It's going very well, thank you. I've had some nice conversations, sold some work, and great sunshine.
Right, so tell us about your artwork that you've got. I mean, it looks very ironic. I mean, you painted the Queen here, but you painted her black.
Yeah.
Talk us through that.
Well, there's quite a few layers to the artwork. It's regarding a post-colonial discourse, so I'm mixed heritage, and so when I was growing up, there was lots of questions, and there was a lack of black identity during my former years, and so.
And what are you a mix of, just out of curiosity?
I'm half Jamaican, half English.
Lovely.
And so, that caused me a bit of stress when I was younger, kind of not having that apparent and not in any of the books, any of my history lessons. And so that's kind of always been sitting in the background of my identity and my mind. And so when I started searching for my own identity, which is more recent, I started to find all this really rich history, African history, black history. And I started to find out about African empires. I was thinking, my God, this is amazing. Everyone should have access to this. For anyone to not know any of this stuff is crazy, black or white. And so it's kind of layering all this there into my artwork. And in this particular painting, the girl with the pearl earring, that's a play on a painting by Vermeer,
Right.
which was never called that. He never called it that painting. It was given that description because it was a girl with a pearl earring. And the reason I did a take on that is because Vermeer was a famous portrait painter during the Dutch Golden Years. And the Dutch Golden Years made a lot of money from transatlantic slave trade. So there's kind of layering of that over the Queen. And no one really talks about this, and it's something that I think, if it's not going to be talked about, maybe I can put it into imagery and see if that will ignite conversations such as this.
It's very clear that you put it into imagery, and I love the way you've done it. You've done it so well. We're going to talk about the location now. I mean, why have you decided to place yourself here today, in this spot? Your paintings?
Well, the Brixton Urban Arts has been going for quite a few years now, but I only started coming last year, and so that was quite successful. I enjoyed it. I made good contacts and made sales, so I'm back here again doing the same thing, really. I mean, Brixton, as far as heritage and culture is concerned, is quite rich in its African, roots and history, and
Yes.
back in the 70s and all this time, in the 80s.
When they first started coming, isn't
yeah,
it?
So I mean, but that to be honest, that doesn't really have anything to do with me being here. It's because of urban arts.
You just really enjoy that, don't you?
Yeah, but I love Brixton. I actually live in Sydenham.
Okay.
But yeah, Brixton's a good hub.
So, in terms of social media, how do you promote yourself? How do you promote your art and all of that?
Well, I've got a Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Treasure Joyce.
Lovely.
And I've got an Instagram page, which is Joyce Treasure, and I post up, sometimes I post up my work in progress to show people how that happens.
Do you do that frequently?
I do it regularly. Yeah, regularly enough to keep people following me, and I'm getting a little kind of build up now, which is quite nice.
And do you think that's had a sort of impact on your art and really, push yourself forward?
Definitely. I mean, I get inspired by other people's artwork as well, but I like it when people interact with me and let me know how they feel about the work and what it evokes. So that's really important. I love that.
Do you have a website at all? Main website?
Yeah, I do.
Love
It's joycetreasure.co.uk.
Okay.
So that gets uploaded not as quick as my Instagram or my Facebook.
Right.
Because it's just so easy.
Yeah.
With my website, it
Yeah.
takes a little bit of time because I have to readjust the images. But I do it all myself, so that's why.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to me, Joyce. It was lovely speaking with you.
It was nice speaking with you too.
Great.
Thank you very much.
No problem at all. I'm Rochelle Cobbina, and this is iDeLick Media Art TV.